Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Living Life for Today with Tommy Cunningham. I'm your host, Tommy Cunningham, here to talk about a couple of stuff that I thought which was interesting from um, I was doing some research during the day today on the four radio frequencies that you guys should be listening to for day by day communication. But right now, I'm currently listening to the Grant County system out of um, out of Grant County, Indiana. And I gotta tell you something. With these counties right next to each other, this is pretty incredible on how these people use these radio communication, I think, because there are people from Miami County, there's people from Wabash County, and there's also people from Grant County that I think which is really neat. Plus they also use the North Region Dispatch, which for DNR, which I think which is really neat too. So when I was doing some looking up, at the Clark County radio frequencies, they got a couple of interesting ones, I think. Like everything on here is tied together on the Indiana Project Hoosier safety network. Plus, also, these people use a really interesting EMS, which is combined with both of them together, which I think that the American EMS responders are both together. They have one Kentucky dispatch, one Cincinnati dispatch. They also have a dispatch in New Albany, which I think which is really nice because they are home of an Indiana University there, which I think which is really nice. So sadly, the Fort Wayne, the Floyd County and New Albany public safety system uses Santa Project Hoosier safety system. Now they used to be on a system that was called the New Albany Public Safety System. And honestly, I used to listen to that system a whole lot when I went down there. So, so I'm beginning to get back in my time that I used to. This is the time of year that I got to go somewhere which I thought which was really neat. The place that I'm talking the place that I'm talking about is, which I miss going to this place, it's Churchill Downs. Now, also, I understand that that they just go there to play just major and major and major amounts of money and stuff. They also got, which is really nice, in Louisville, which I think which is really nice. They got a fire simplex. They also got a Metro Safe simplex, which I think which is really nice. They also got a suburban fire dispatch. Now, now showing on here, their main dispatch for the AMR EMS is DMR. which you guys can listen to that, which is really good. Now, Indiana operations, we already know that because that's from AMR EMS. Kentucky operations are home of that area. Now, they also got all their police except for like the Kentucky River and the Alltalk are both using like the Bose systems, which is really nice. They also got Fire One. Louisville does. They got 4 fire channels that are local. They also got 8 suburban location channels. They also got the Louisville Fire Tactical. They also got Farm Creek. Plus, they also got Med 1 Dispatch, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. They also got interrupt channels, mutual aid number 1, mutual aid number 3, and mutual aid number 4. Which is like also, sometimes these radio frequencies automatically pick up really good when you guys are like there at the Louisville International Airport, which honestly, I'm feeling really just excited that I get to go there and fly out on Sun Country Airlines in about 2 weeks. Which also to talk about on there. So like some that I used to listen to when I was there in Louisville, I used to listen to the dispatch 1 through dispatch 4, which is really nice. Now this right here was part of the Marion PD, which going back and talking about that, they got for instance, just to talk about my week this week. My week was like a really, really, really good week. So Fairmont, they got Fire Tactical 2. Marion, they got Fire. They also got the Street Department. They got Eastbrook, which is a school. They also got Oak Hill. They also got the Walmart Super Center. Operations and management, of course, they used the MRS system, but they changed their radio frequencies, which I have seen on the forums of radio reference, which is really nice. Now Madison, Madison County, there's like a couple of good stuff that goes on there. Like for instance, like the following number one has to be they're linked up with the Marion County system, which I think that is way more important than anything else like on their trips, if you guys ever get to go there. So like they also got the Harris Hoosier Park Racing and Casino there. Now that place I used to listen to, but since they gone over to their DMR system, I have not felt. I still like that place, but sometimes their radioactivity is not that good. So, like, also looking around, like, for instance, at their building, they got the Shelby Gravel, which is really nice. Now, going on down, looking at Bartholomew County, they got, for instance, the Edinburgh Premium Outlet Mall, which is 461.85 is mall security. And I listened to that, and I thought that was a good system. It's like, I listened to like a couple of their radio systems out of this, and honestly, I thought they were the best, okay? So you guys need to give these people a chance. If you guys ever go there, if you guys ever want to check that place out. Plus, if you guys ever want me to make a video there, I would love to. Now, plus, like, also what I'm currently watching, which I feel really excited that I'm watching, it's the Chicago PD. Which today I was listening to the Wayne County area, and the Wayne County uses like a fire and EMS dispatch, which is really old, which which was really okay, because I kind of like the old radio systems. Now, the Indiana University East uses a DMR system, which is hooked up to everywhere in Indiana, which I think that's really great. Now, on their businesses, on their retail, they got Menards, Yard, and they got Menards, Richmond Village. They also got Menards, Yards, and Receiving. They also got the Wayne County system, which has Reed Hospital, which is a local hospital there. And this hospital here, looking at their website, they got, for instance, here they got resources, which are documents for patients, which they documents and forms. Now, looking at this, they got the patient intake form. They also got the patient registration form. So if you guys ever need to go there, they also got the self-directed medication list, which I think that's really great for that area. They also got on their wellness, get your well visit. They got getting connected. They got press releases on the Apple Health app. Upcoming events, they got Diabetic Fit, a public forum. What's Diabetic Fit? Podcast, they have primary care, pediatric care, make robotics care, and you guys can listen to this on any of the podcasts that you guys can find, which is really, I think, kind of neat. It's like also looking at they have different stories on here. They also got athletic training center, help a basketball team quickly recover between tournament games. So this story just talked about their training clinic, which is really nice there, which I think. They also, now to talk about our local place, our local hospital, which, if you guys are from Indiana, you guys would probably recognize it. It's part of the Indiana University Health Network. And this hospital, I gotta tell you guys something, it is a big hospital that we got here in our area. Now, for instance, if you guys like big hospitals, I would highly, highly recommend if you guys ever go like on a medical emergency, if you guys ever pick out your right hospital, if you guys ever pick out your right kind of stuff, what I recommend is you guys make sure you guys stay connected with your family members. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Today's video is brought to you by, today's video is powered by YouTube. The editor is Tommy Cunningham. All encounters are web-based. In my disclosure, I do everything true. I just say my own opinion. And YouTube, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow.